So, I mean, you touched upon that aspect of challenges, right? Scalability being one of the first primary ones, right? If you were to talk about, let's say, three priorities that you have at this point, right? Three, one, two, three, right? From every single point of view, right? What would you say they are, and why do you think they are one, two, three for you at this point?
I would say number one is the process step. What I just mentioned, just having to create processes so the team can function. And that is number one, because, without the team doing their best work and, using their time the most efficiently, like if they're in meetings the whole day, nothing's getting done.
Yeah.
So all of that process from, how do we make sure that engineers are not in meetings all day, from is Scrum the right approach to get things done the way we work? All of that evaluation, putting it into place is key. And that goes into the engineering process as well. Like everything from how are we doing PRs? How is that conducted? And then how does the code go into production? All of that is something that's a challenge that I'm working on these days, obviously with my team. That's number one. And number two, like you said, is the scalability of systems.
Okay.
We've built up this foundation and it has got us to this point, but we've kind of, I think, brought this to its maximum potential. So we need to kind of do some things differently now to get to the next million users.
Okay.
So putting that together, it's definitely a challenge. You've had a stack for so long, everyone gets really used to a certain way of doing things, a certain language, but trying to bring new things, it's certainly a challenge always. But you can't be tied to a certain language or a framework. Just because you're good at it doesn't mean that's the best approach to solve a problem. So we have to go with what's the best approach.
Sure.
And making that transition is my second key thing I'm working on these days. Then the third thing I would say is the security of systems.
Okay.
This is actually highly important as we get more and more capacity in our virtual power plant, because the bad actors could, maybe hack into your system and ask all your users to turn down at a very inappropriate time, and that would affect the whole country's infrastructure. So that's no good. So security is a key thing, from the security of code to like just security of all of the machines we have. All of that. That's the third thing I'm working on with a partner these days. Just we are currently getting to this certification level, like ISO 27001. Achieving that, and at the same time, just securing all of our machines, secure code, just getting all of that into place is another concern. And that comes in like when we scale. Those are the kind of growth problems, I guess.
Awesome.